Hello, for my video on something to cook, I'll be making Maggi noodles. Maggi noodles is a long, well-known Indian noodles where it's been around for quite a while. Actually, I remember my mom telling me stories about how she used to eat Maggi when she was a kid. So this is a good memory for us, and it's really delicious. So in the Maggi noodles, it comes with some dried noodle packs where we have to boil in water, and it comes with a bit of masala, which adds a lot of flavor. In the dish, I'm going to be adding some sliced deli and mixed vegetables just to top off the noodle dish. Here's a grocery list of what you're going to need, like an official grocery list, to help you out on that. Alright, so to begin the Maggi noodle making process, you're going to need around a cup or two of water. Really depends on how much Maggi you plan to be making, but rule of thumb is if you just want to be making one square, like see the top portion, that's one square, then you can just use 1 cup of Maggi. So now that we have the water, we can turn on the fire. There you go. So we wait for the water to boil, and until then, we want to wait until we see bubbles in the water before we add the dry Maggi noodles. Alright, at this point, while we wait for the water to boil, we can start by cutting up the deli. So we're going to be working with food now, so you're going to need to wash your hands. Anytime you work with food, please wash your hands. It's serving people, it's important. Hygiene and for health overall, we do not skip this step. So we can get the deli out. Alright. And I'm just going to chop it up. There are a couple of layers here. What we can do, just cut it like this. You can cut it like this, and once we cut it like that, I'll cut it horizontally like this. If you're not really into ham, a great substitute would be sausages or pigs in not pigs in a blanket, but the mini sausages. Those go great with Maggi. Alright, I've chopped up the ham. I'm going to move on to the vegetables now. So these are actually frozen vegetables, which is alright. There's nothing wrong with that. Obviously it's not fresh, so as we can see, there's still some ice left in it. So we want to take out however many vegetables we need, which is about a cup. As for this, I'm making around 2 cups. We can use around only 1 cup of vegetables actually. So, how we want to defrost them is like this. Alright, so I've poured the mixed vegetables in about a bit more than a cup, which is fine. And we can go to our boiling water. We can see if you can. Wonder if you can see the steam, but there is steam coming out of the pot, and we can just. This is very easy. You can obviously stir fry the vegetables if you'd like, which is good. All right, it doesn't look too appetizing, but it is what it is, right? So we're gonna want to wait for the vegetables to cook. Even though it is frozen and we wanted it to defrost, it's better for it to cook as well. So this is going to be in here for 3-4 minutes, and then we can move on to adding Maggi. I've got a fork to help mix around the vegetables. It's been around 2 minutes, and the vegetables aren't quite ready yet. Maybe around another 2 minutes. Alright, so the vegetables are good to go. And now we can add the Maggi. This actually should be good for 1 block. We'll see. It breaks up really easily. It's already super soft. Alright, yeah, we can add that second block in now. Alright, we can let this stay for like another minute. We just want to wait for all the water to evaporate. There's no real need to strain Maggi, because either the water gets picked up by the noodles or from the steam. Now you can see the steam. the water will evaporate. So we just wait for one or the other to happen first until there's no water left. And just when there's a little water left, we can go ahead and add the meat. Maybe issue sausage or whatnot. Alright, so now we're at my favorite part of the Maggi process. We're adding the spices. So I put the hole in the side. There's actually two, so we can use both. One portion of it is for one setup noodle, but since we use two, we can go ahead and use both. So I'm just gonna empty it out into this. Ooh. Alright, probably could have been done better, but here we go. There's the first packet. I'm just gonna do the second one now. Oops. Yikes. Don't worry, we'll clean it up. Alright, now we can mix it in. Who says you can't play with your food, huh? Alright. Alright, so I've mixed the noodles around for a minute, and you can tell it's starting to get like a brownish color from the masala we added. So there's still a bit of water. You can see the water kind of oozing around. So we want to wait a bit longer before adding the meat. But you can add it pretty soon. Also be careful to keep mixing it so the noodles don't stick to the bottom. That can happen with any like noodles, but it can happen especially with this because it's like such a soft noodle. So actually, we can turn the heat down. We've had it on high for a while, but that much is good. Since most of the cooking is already done, the vegetables are cooked. The noodles are pretty much ready to eat at this point. We're just waiting for the water to boil. So, let's go. Alright, it's time. And actually, a more smarter way to do this would be to use the knife, so we'd have to put the phone down. Alright, had to skip that step, but that's alright. Let's mix it in. And actually, at this point, we can turn off the fire. Nothing. And we can just let the noodles sit with the ham. And we're pretty much done. Just gotta mix it around a bit more. And if it's too hot for you, you can wait a bit. But that's alright, so here's our Maggi noodles. It's ready to serve. And while I get the bowl, I can tell you a couple of facts. So, Maggi's been around for like maybe like a bit, like 50 years. And here's the cover. It's 2-minute noodles. Like, it cooked really fast actually. The only reason it took longer is because we wanted to add a bit extra stuff. Alright, so here's a bowl of Maggi noodles. While a vegetarian won't be able to have it, you can easily remove the deli or sausage. And also, it's not too high on fat, it's not too high on sugar, and it's just a very easy, great meal to have in general. Alright, so just to complete my meal, we've got protein, we've got grains is the noodles, we've obviously got vegetables, and for dessert, I like to have a yogurt and fruit. What do you think? Good, huh? It's just a bit hot?
Yes.
Very hot, but is it tasty?
Yes, it is, actually.
Enjoy.
Thank you.